Wow, if these old walls could talk.
No kidding. Thousands upon thousands of years of different peoples and cultures leaving their mark here. Egyptians, Romans, Arabs, Crusaders, Turks. Another one.
That painting led us here. And you were actually right about the painter being guilty of something.
That must mean you think we ought to hang on to this. I'll put it in my digital clue storage device. It's a thrill to be in such an ancient city.
Ancient indeed. I heard the city recently celebrated its 3,000th birthday. But at the same time, modern Jerusalem is very cosmopolitan.
Keep up the good work, detectives. Word has it.
This is so weird. Did you know that South Africa has 3 capitals?
Their system of government was set up by the British.
But why 3? Isn't 1 enough?
Well, Cape Town is legislative, where they make laws. Pretoria is the administrative capital. And Bloemfontein is the judicial. You know, for their courts.
Cape Town is unbelievable.
I thought you'd like it here.
That flat mountain over there must be Table Mountain, right?
Yeah. For hundreds of years, it's been a landmark for sailors rounding the southern coast of Africa.
The waterfront looks like a good place to sniff out some clues. The sort of place Carmen Sandiego might hang out.
Cape Town is a key port city of South Africa. Keep alert. Carmen could sail right by us at any moment.
He'll call you at the phone booth near the Chateau Frontenac. 7:00 p.m. Be there.
That's Carmen Sandiego. I know it. We gotta break the door down.
Hold on, Hawkins. You have no idea what you might be walking into. It might be a trap. Write down the message. But don't touch that door. We may hear something else important.
Well, at least let's try to intercept that call. Chief, we'll be needing an Acme XM1 tracking device.
Good thinking, Hawkins. The Acme headquarters in Cape Town can give you what you need. Head for the electronics store on the waterfront.
Will do, Chief. Wait a minute. What's that?
It's Carmen.
What did I tell you? Chief, we spotted her again. Chopper heading north from Cape Town waterfront.
Roger that, Hawkins. We'll try and follow her on our scopes.
Man, one of these days. What were you thinking, Jules? Did you want her to get away?
Well, maybe it's just as well she did. I'm counting on her leading us to something a lot bigger than we can imagine.
She's just playing games with us. I can't wait to see her safely behind bars.
Unfortunately, Hawkins, it may not be anytime soon. Her helicopter mysteriously disappeared from our radar somewhere north of Table Mountain. Keep following her trail. Finding that Moko Gong is critical to figuring out what Carmen Sandiego is really up to.
Maybe this message can help. Put it in your clue storage. I'm making a note of it in my journal.
They're not here anymore. I knew we should have broken down that door when we had the chance.
Kruger National Park is a world-famous game reserve. I'd love to see it. Carmen was always talking about it.
Look, a lecture on Shaka. He was king of the Zulus during the early 1800s, revolutionizing warfare in South Africa with his ideas on encircling the enemy.
Wish he was still around. He could give us a few tips on how to encircle Carmen.
That's the world's largest gold field covering about 1,000 square miles. Incredible!
Cape Town's harbor allowed the city to become an important shipping and trading center. Among other things, South Africa exports gold, diamonds, minerals, and wool.
Gold and diamonds, huh? No wonder Carmen Sandiego likes to hang out here.
Look, it's the word from the envelope we found. Ngonyama means lion. Maybe that envelope was meant for here. Look, at the top of the carousel, that symbol again. Carmen loves these kinds of puzzles. This has got to be something we need to complete, but I don't think we have all the pieces yet.
Evidently, Table Mountain was a landmark throughout history for ships traveling around the Cape from the Atlantic to the Indian Oceans. Evidently, Table Mountain was a landmark. According to my briefing, this is a secret Acme field office. The Acme XM1 call tracking device. No successful agent should ever be without one. I'll make room for this in my vest for sure. According to my briefing, this is a secret Acme field office. We've got the tracking device. That's all we need here.
Nelson Mandela gave his historic address the day before he was inaugurated as South Africa's first black president in 1994, right here at the Cape Town City Hall. Cape Town is the legislative capital of South Africa and a growing center for high-tech business. Your kind of place, Hawkins. The Victoria and Alfred waterfront here is a really popular destination for tourists and Cape Townians alike. It has tons of shops and restaurants.
Just the sort of place for a vile agent to disappear into the crowd.
Agents, no time to lose. Try to intercept a phone message in Canada.
Big place, Canada.
Huge!
Second biggest country in the world.
The northern part of Canada is sparsely populated, but there are still many native peoples living there, like the Inuits.
That gong must be a key to figuring out Carmen's master plan. Carmen's trail is getting colder by the minute, and I'm getting colder too. What about you?
Thanks for your concern, but this time I'm prepared. Perhaps you've heard of Acme Standard Issue Heated Long Johns?
Okay.
Agent Shadow Hawkins checking in. 6:59 p.m. and 41 seconds. Right on time. Special Acme tracking device XM1 is ready. Now, why doesn't that phone ring?
Patience, partner. Just be sure to activate your device when it does ring.
Okay, tracking device on.
Vial X77 code 33B. The Golden Lion will not walk. Instead, it will sail in tonight.
I got it down, but what does it mean? It obviously must have been meant for some vile agent. Could sailing in mean a boat? But which harbor would it be sailing into?
Well, the tracking device indicates that the call was placed from the banks of the Seine River. The database will help in locating the spot to travel to.
The banks of the Seine? I've been there. It's where the painters and booksellers hang out. Let's get out of here before one of Carmen's henchmen shows up. So, I heard you pretty much aced your studies at the academy.
That's not entirely true. I did get an A- in one course. If we find a clue, I'll store it in my vest for safekeeping.
Right. Anything could be important for us.
Good news, agents. I just received this fax. A boat near Cape Town may hide a clue or two.
Okay, Chief. We found a yacht. The Golden Lion. Do you have any info on it?
Registered to one Vincent Ian Lee Edwards. Nothing suspicious so far. Wait a minute. His initials. V-I-L-E. Vile. You're obviously on the right track. Be careful. Chief over and out.
Okay, Hawkins. We better check this out quickly. Who knows when the owner of the boat will be back?
Okay. I know what I'm doing. Acme Procedure C4. Commencing clandestine search procedure. What is she up to?
I don't know. But it was Carmen who led us to this boat. So I think we better hang on to it.
You're right about that. Let's keep it. This notebook records the latitude and longitude of everywhere this boat has been.
Really? Where did it sail from?